From ourvoiceoverguy.com and the signature sound of smooth small talk.
Another common question that I get when you are doing any mixing or mastering of a full production.
Here's Ray Sarangowski with another Adobe Audition tutorial.
Hey guys, it's Ray at ourvoiceoverguy.com. Another quick tutorial here. Wanted to share a couple things with some of the DJs that are out there, people that are doing DJ drops, podcasts, DJ mixes, what have you. Just about kind of coming outside your comfort zone where it's not just the regular DJ mix, DJ in the mix, and then all the, all the echo and stutter effects and things like that. If you listen to anybody's podcast or you listen to DJs out there, all the drops are almost the same. You can pick out the similar elements, and in fact you can see other people that are using other folks mix down elements. Try to create something unique, something a little bit different. We're going to take you through kind of almost a DJ intro that's slash a movie trailer, if you will. We're going to add a female element in here, also maybe work on a little bit of panning on some of the sound from left to right, so you kind of hear it in the car, or if you're at home in your speakers and you kind of see the mix move from left to right. So we're going to do something just a little bit different. This is just to challenge those who are doing DJ drops out there, or if you're looking to do something a little bit more creative. This is some of the stuff that we do at ourvoiceoverguy.com, and I wanted to go ahead and take you through that. So here's a spot we're going to do. Here's just the dry read, and we'll break it apart from there and show you how we're going to do this real quick.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2 on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
So there, we're taking a, what would really end up being like a 15-second drop, and we're going to turn it into a 30-second movie trailer, if you will, or somewhere abouts there. So let's go ahead and start cutting this up first, because I have a female element that we're going to put in here and tie it all together with a nice backing track, a few effects, and we'll see how it sounds. So this is all live, and we'll hope for the best. So from the beginning, let's take this.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2 on your sound.
Okay, so right here we got DJ Seafoot. I want to go ahead and cut it there.
DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2.
All right, so we're going to splice it here. We'll split it. And then here's Ezra 2. We'll just pull that away, actually. And Ezra 2. We'll splice it here, or split it here. Split it there. And we will split it there. Or, if you like your hotkeys, it is Control K. All right? So for those that use the quick keys, there you go. So we got it kind of split up now, and we can take this down just a little bit so we can kind of make some room. And then we also have the female element here that we're going to go ahead and split as well in all three spots, because we can do some fun stuff with that as well. There we go. So we have that split up now. So what we'll do is we're going to just move this around. Now, what's just nice about Adobe Audition 3.0, you kind of just move it around. When you split it, you can utilize it however you would like. And then we'll add effects and do all that stuff a little bit later. So from the beginning,
it's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot.
All right. Now let's look at the female element. Sounds like this. Doesn't sound like that. Let's get it off mute. There we go.
DJ Seafoot.
There we go. And we can add some compression to that as well and take that down just a little bit. We're going to move this down. Just for starters, let's take it to, we'll go about -6 on that. So we'll start tying these together.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot.
DJ Seafoot.
We'll put that right in about there. Excuse me. And Ezra 2 will come right after that. And she's also going to say an Ezra 2. Let's try that.
Seafoot
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2.
And Ezra 2.
Put that in a little bit closer. Let's move these in just a little bit. Let's try that.
With DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2.
Ezra 2.
All right. On your sound.
On your sound.
We'll get rid of this one. You know, we might even double this up here. We have an extra DJ Seafoot here. Let me see. Excuse me. Sore throat.
DJ Seafoot.
All right, so we're going to take this. We're going to move it right here to kind of double up on that track. Let's see.
With DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2.
Ezra 2.
Move that back out just a little bit.
Ezra 2.
And Ezra 2.
On your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
All right, so now that we got it kind of just in place, we're not going to do any effects on it or anything else right now. We're going to go ahead and take in our backing track, which is a kind of intense composition here. We might even make this just slightly shorter than 30 seconds, and we can play around with that a little bit. But let's hear let's hear the track itself to get the idea of what the movie trailer type piece is we're going to be playing around with here. All right, I like that. It's a good 30-second opener, so we're going to try to make that work. We're going to do a couple things. We are going to go ahead and select. We can take all these here, and we're going to move these over just a little bit. Start off with a music track, and then we'll go ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do is see how quick that comes in.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2. On your sound. 89.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to lower this track here. We're going to take it down about 6.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2.
Ezra 2.
On your sound. 89.
Okay, the second Ezra 2, we're going to go ahead and go into the clip properties, and we're going to boost just this piece up just a little bit. Now, if we boosted it over here, we boost the entire track. So if you're going to split it, right-click on it and go to your audio clip properties, and then you can go ahead and boost that up as much as you'd like. Let's take that to about a 3.
DJ Seafoot.
and Ezra 2.
And Ezra 2.
On your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
Okay, like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit Control, click on this female piece, and drag it over here. Oh, right-click it and drag it over here, making a copy. Click this one, hit Control, right-click, drag it over here and make a copy. So now we have an additional female voice saying DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2 just at the end, and we can kind of just splice those together. It'll sound kind of cool. Let's see.
KWAR.
DJ Seafoot. And Ezra 2.
Something like that. So we're playing around with it. We got lots of room for a few other things in here, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open up this window a little bit, open up another track here, and look at some of the other elements that we have here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start this off, instead of just with the music, I'm going to give it that radio element, if you will, that call-in tone. So what we're going to do is select all, click on your tracks. When I split them, I want to make sure I grab everything here. And we're going to drag this just over a second, go into our file area here, and let's listen for what we want to add to the beginning. Right there. There we go. So we have this piece right here that'll fade right into the music. So if we open this up by hitting the plus key, we can kind of see where that butts up next to it here, and let's see how that comes together as is. Okay, I like that. What we're going to do is we're just going to fade this out right at the end.
It's the drop-off.
All right, kind of like that. Music starts just a tad late, so we're going to go ahead and right-click that and drag it in just a little bit like that. So from the beginning, it sounds like...
It's the drop-off with DJ Seafoot.
There we go. So we got some more elements in there. So let's see what else we got to play with. Another effect, and then we got a couple waves here. Right in there. I want to add that wave in just before the male voiceover says DJ Seafoot. So we're going to add this right on here in our backup vocal track here. So we're going to have that hit, and you can line this waveform if you kind of look where the voice starts here and where you have your peak. You don't want to compete with your high decibel peak here and the voiceover. So you want to, as this is declining, that's when you want to have the voiceover start. So we'll put it right about there for now and see how that sounds from the beginning.
It's the drop-off with DJ Seafoot,
DJ Seafoot
and Ezra 2 on your sound.
All right, we're getting there. This is coming together. So I'm going to take this and I want to put that over just a little bit. I think that female voice is coming in just a little bit too quick. Let me try it again.
DJ Seafoot,
DJ Seafoot
and Ezra 2 on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
All right, that's coming together pretty nice. It's something different. It's definitely different than most of the drops that you hear today. So, and let's see, what can we finish that off with? I got a laser sound I'm going to throw in there. You put that right in towards the end. That's good placement. I'll keep it there just like that. And last but not least, let's see what we didn't use. We can see if we got any blank space in here where we need an element of some sort. Let's see.
On your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
There you go. Right before 89.9. So just before you give the signature of the radio station, we're going to put in that element right there, I think. Let's see.
On your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
There you go. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead from the beginning and see what we need to tie up a little bit here and what we may have to adjust. This beginning track is a little hot, so go into clip properties and we're going to drop this down just a little bit. And I think it's by itself on the track, so we can adjust the track itself. In fact, let's keep that at 0 and we'll do just that. Since this is all by itself, we'll drop this down about 5 and see how that sounds.
It's the drop-off with DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot
and Ezra 2
and Ezra 2
on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2.
Okay, one thing I'm going to go into the clip properties here. I'm going to boost this up just a little bit, probably about 2.5. Same thing here, clip properties, and I'm going to boost it just a little bit more. And we have that. If you kind of pull this down, you'll see in the effects area, I'll pull it down a little bit more, you'll see that I have a slight pitch shifter on here and a little bit of ambiance on here just for that slight echo, which sounds really, really nice here. And you can do that on the lead voiceover as well. In fact, we can kind of look at that real quick. Go into VST plugins, ambiance, right here. And it was, I believe, just the echo here. Let's listen to that by itself. Oh, we got to go in here. Here we go.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2 on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
I kind of like that, how it is. So let's listen to that from the beginning and see if we're any closer.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot
and Ezra 2
and Ezra 2.
on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2.
One last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, highlight both those, right click, I'm going to move that down just a little bit there so you get the full station ID and then the echo here on the last female voiceover. And I'm pretty happy with that. So one last thing you want to do on any of this, if it's your effects or if it's part of your voiceover or it happens to be this left to right laser sound. This is one that's already created, so it has that left and right piece. But what you can do, if you'd like, what you can do, any panning left to right sounds that you want to do, you use that right here, if you will. And in fact, you can pan that all the way left, all the way right, or you can do a gradual pan, real easy to do. Open this up, and you can actually do it in your automation right here. So you can pan left to right just by using this in pan mode. So you can do it here. Here's your pan. You click on your pan here. And once you clicked on that, you can move this all the way down. So it would start all the way left and then move all the way right slowly. Or you can just pick points in the mix, say right in here, and you could add tracks just like this and right here. And then you could actually do it just like that. And that would move it left to right just in the pan from you as well. All right, so it could be that simple and that easy to do. I'm just going to kind of get out of there. And we're going to go ahead and mix this down, audio mix down. And we'll just keep it as new DJ tutorial, mix down MP3. We're at 16-bit stereo, 4401K as a MP3. And that's about it. This is what it sounds like right here.
It's the Drop-Off with DJ Seafoot
DJ Seafoot
and Ezra 2
and Ezra 2.
on your sound. 89.9 KWAR.
DJ Seafoot and Ezra 2.
That's it, my friends. I hope that was informative. And go ahead and take the DJ Drop Challenge, if you will. make them different, make them unique, make them your own. If you are looking for some standard generic DJ drops, by all means, visit us at www.ourvoiceoverguy.com. Click on the shopping page, and for a super cheap price, you can get some DJ drop shells, if you will, where you can insert your own name and make them totally your own. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'll have another tutorial out in a few days, and I hope this was helpful. Again, this is Ray at ourvoiceoverguy.com. We'll talk to you later.
Ourvoiceoverguy.com, where your message is our specialty. Whether you need voice talent, voice artists, voice work, or radio imaging voiceovers, ourvoiceoverguy.com is your source for all things voice.